Hello. I thought today I'd do a really quick video on how to create a magical EDC that stands for Everyday Carry. This is basically where you are bringing some magical supplies with you that you carry whenever you're out and about in case you find yourself in a situation where you need to do a bit of spell work and you're away from your your home space. This is something I wrote about a few years ago on my blog post. A blog post on it. I will put a link to that blog post in the description. But the purpose of this video is just to kind of give you ideas, not to outline carry this, this, and this, because we are all about the personal practice here, and some of the things that I might have might not pertain to how you practice magic, but I think that it is a good idea to carry some things with you if ever you're out and about and you have the need. So I'm going to start with, first off, everyday carry is a term that is from the prepping community, people who are into preparedness so that they are ready for any kind of emergency that might happen. And this is something that I have always been I've always done. I'm a big bag person and I will always carry a bag with me, and if I have a bag, I'm going to fill it with stuff. Sometimes more stuff than I probably need, but I would rather be over-prepared than under-prepared. So we're going to start off with first, I'm just going to show you what I'm carrying every day so that you know, you have a little bit of context. This is my bag. It's just a canvas bag that I got off online a few years ago. It's slightly smaller than what I am used to carrying, but I'm also trying to make sure that I am I'm keeping my encumbrances to a minimum right now. So for everyday carry, the first thing you're going to want to think about is what kind of magic do you usually do? Are you a crystal witchy? Are you a fire witch? Are you a sigil witch? What kind of magic do you do? Because that's going to inform what you carry with you. And you're going to see a few of the things that I have multiple uses because I'm really big into multiple functionality. So we're going to start with one of the things that I always carry with me is, and that I recommend people carry with them, is a crystal. It'll depend on what your personal needs are. I always recommend a quartz crystal because they have multiple uses. You got mental clarity, you've got grounding, you've got protection. Also, I like quartz crystals, just plain quartz crystals, because they are, you can program them for whatever you need to do, and then you do cleansing, and then you can reprogram them. So for me, the other reason I like quartz crystals is because they're really easy to find, to identify out in the wild, so that you can find one with a little bit of dedicated looking and foraging. They're easy to identify, and then you're not getting into the whole issue of how many crystals are not ethically sourced. So this is my quartz crystal. It's one that I found when I was in Wyoming, and I just keep this. It's just a little one. It doesn't have to be a huge chunk of rock, but find a crystal that you resonate with and that you find that you work a lot with. You could carry a piece of selenite so that you can do protection and cleansing on the go. You know, if you're into doing love and glamour magic, some rose quartz doesn't go awry. Just look at what it is that you do personally and carry that with you. Now, I also carry a piece of calcite here. This was actually given to me by my former therapist, who was awesome and witchy. And I carry this with me because when I go to events, I will hang this off of my badge so that it helps me with speaking. So those are the two crystals that I carry. Carrying a peace crystal also tends to, a lot of what I carry is stuff that will fly under the radar, so that I don't have to answer any uncomfortable questions if anybody is going through my purse or going through my bags about why you have this. You have a piece of rock, whatever. The next thing that I always carry with me are packets of salt. So salt has a lot of multi-use purposes in Magick. I carry these for, so I have banishing, something to do banishing magic, or if I need to do any cleansing, stuff like that. I also carry wet wipes. Wet wipes, again, for cleansing not only physical space, but also use them for metaphysical cleansing. All of those are good to have on hand so that you always have access to materials for cleansing. The next thing I carry with me is a lighter. This is a Zippo that I've had for years and years and years. Any kind of way to make fire. So a pack of matches, a lighter, something like that. You never know when you may need to do a quick, light a candle, but also have a way to, if you're doing any kind of sigil work or any kind of spell work that requires you to then write something down on a piece of paper and then burn it, burn bay leaves, whatever like that, you will have a way of doing that. Other thing that I carry with me, deck of cards. I use this for cartomancy, and also for playing cards. But this is a deck that I got years and years and years ago, and has just been sitting in my purse, and I use it whenever I need a quick check-in. I like this because it's smaller, carrying it, but if you have an oracle deck that you like to work with, or if you have room and have a tarot deck, go ahead and take something like that with you. It's just always good to have a way to check in and do some quick divination if you need to. Again, I do the deck of cards. I've been teaching myself cartomancy because this way it doesn't raise any questions. Another thing that I carry with me always are pieces of paper. Again, I can use it for sigil work. I can use it for if I need to do some quick magic, hexing magic or protection magic, blessing magic, anything like that. I feel like having that on paper on hand is good to have. And then also having a writing utensil. I go a little bit overboard. I carry a 10 pens with me that are all different colors, so I can get that color magic and into my writing as well. You don't have to do that, but having a pen so that you can use it if you need to write stuff down, write sigils, what have you. And I don't know if I can pull this out, but the last thing that I carry with me that is specifically for a magic tool that also has mundane purposes is I have a little utility tool. This one, why I like it is because it does have a blade that I have used. Oftentimes I'll use it for if I'm forging to help with forging. I've also used it to help with carving into candles, that sort of thing. It also has, this one has like little scissors that I have used before for cutting, for cords if I need to cut some cord length or whatever, and other little tools on it. Those are, and I think actually there is one more thing I carry with me. I have a little compact mirror. This is good for using if I'm doing any glamour magic or I'm doing any kind of return to sender magic. Can also use it for protection magic, to reflect back any malicious energy or magic that comes towards me, is being sent towards me. I feel like it is very important for people to take some time to think about how you practice your magic and what is the most magic that you usually do, and go through scenarios of, if I were in this scenario, what would I want to have with me? What would I want to carry with me and have on me at all times? This is something that, take 5 minutes, sit down, think about this, and then gather your tools together and put them in your bag. You can put them in a little pouch that you shove in your bag. You can do a little, I used to have all of this, or most of this, in a little Altoids tin. But just in the same way that you would carry, painkillers and bandages and safety pins, that sort of thing, I feel like having some magical tools on hand so that you're prepared. Yes, magic is all about intention. We don't actually need the tools to cast magic, but a lot of times it helps to focus our intention, and to give us something to stand on, like a stable base, so that we aren't just kind of all over the place. So think about what it is that you do on a daily basis for your magic, or on a weekly basis, what you would like to have with you. The things that I have suggested are all things that I have found uses for over the years. I've been an everyday carry for many years, and I use all of those items. Another thing you can do is take some time to stuff that you carry, to charge it and enchant it. Your lip balm, if you need help with speaking clearly or engaging with people on the day-to-day, you can enchant that. Your car keys for protection, any medicine that you carry with you for healing, that sort of thing. So, like, I have my mask that I wear out. That one gets enchanted with protection magic, so that it helps keep me protected, both physically but also magically. All of this is just so that you are prepared when you're out, if you find a need to work magic and you like to use the tools to help focus and form your intention. So I hope that this gave you some ideas. If you want to comment about stuff that you carry with you every day, and we can start maybe brainstorming what other people might want to carry with them. Also, go ahead and check out that blog post. I am continuing to make videos like this, just talking to you, not anything fancy. So far, nobody has complained about that, so we'll just keep doing this and keep talking and finding ways to bring your path and your practice to make it more personal to you, and rooted in your own ethics, and rooted in your own needs and desires. So until I think maybe the next video I'll do is working with what you have on hand when you don't have a lot of money for magical tools, or you don't have magical tools, because again, I still have all of my magic tools, all of my stuff is still back in Wyoming. I don't know when we're going to be able to go out to get it, so I am pretty much, and I don't have the money to go out and buy a bunch of stuff, so I'm pretty much doing all of my magic pretty much with what I have on hand. So I will talk to you again soon. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay safe, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.